PGL European Minor is still underway, and we have our first finalist, and that's HellRaisers. Zero is right here beside me, and we're going to talk about the couple of games that you've played over the 2 days. First off, since I already talked to Stico about the first match, so let's get into the Pixel Fire match, because that was a little bit of a roller coaster for you guys. It was like the second and third map were kind of close, and you kind of had to come back from that. So what happened especially on the second and third map, do you think?
Well, yeah, as you say, it was close, and it's our fault, of course. We made so many mistakes, and we have only ourselves to blame, because we have communication problems, and we haven't been a team for a long time. We've only been together for like, I don't know, maybe a month max. So yeah, we have to iron things out, and yeah. Let's see. I don't have any like specific things to pick out from the maps, but we were very chaotic, and we were losing clutches like 2v1s and things like that. And yeah, we have to improve.
So you touched on being together for only like a month. You've came into the team, obviously besides your former teammates in Stico and Oscar. How has your adapting to the team been throughout the last month? How have you managed to like set yourself in the team, like your own role?
I think it's going pretty well. Could be better on some maps, but as I said, we have to iron things out, and yeah, I think it's going pretty well, but yeah, we just need more time. That's all.
So now you played the semifinal against Penta. What kind of mindset do you have going into the match? You obviously could have watched the previous matches that they played. So how have you approached the match?
We were pretty confident, and it started pretty well for us. I think we won 12-3. So yeah, then they suddenly started to come back, and yeah. We almost lost. By some miracle we won. Oscar had this very sick clutch, and we had some nice kills, and that made us like tie, and then we won in overtime pretty convincingly, which was weird because we only like learned to play T-side after overtime. But yeah, I think in this, like at the moment, sometimes we just like start to fall asleep as a team, and we have to like get a wake-up call. I don't know if we have to start losing for it to like for us to get woken up, but yeah, I guess it is. But I think that's just one of our problems, and we can fix that easily.
So another kind of a problem that you have was obviously the Mirage. You kind of touched on it a little bit against Pixel Fire and against Penta. You had like pretty poor T sides overall, CT sides. I mean, and it's just what happened there. I mean, obviously you had a really good start, and then you had to come back in the overtime, as you said. So like, why do you have those problems? Do you think is that the communication problem, or is that like just not being together for a long time?
I think both. Yeah, sometimes we lost rounds like purely because of communication. Like someone called the wrong spot, and someone didn't call at all, and things like that. And sometimes it was just experience. We tried new things, like things that we knew weren't working, so we came up with new things, and as we haven't experienced them, yeah, we failed. Like we made huge mistakes that we weren't supposed to make. So it's both, and yeah, we need more experience.
It's going to be either eFrag or Pixel Fire again. First of all, who do you think is going to go through?
That's a hard one to call. I don't know. Pixel Fire can make it, I think, but yeah, of course, everyone would say eFrag because they looked pretty strong coming up into the tournament. But I don't know. I think Pixel Fire could do it, but the safe call is eFrag, of course. So, yeah.
Would you rather play eFrag since you haven't played them before and they kind of can't like learn from their mistakes from previous rounds, or would you rather play Pixel Fire, who you obviously won against in your group?
I mean, to win a tournament, you have to beat everyone. So, but a better matchup for us, I don't know. Maybe maybe EFRAG. We have beaten them in a Katowice qualifier, or it was a Leipzig qualifier, but yeah, it was close even there. So who knows? I think personally, I would rather play Pixel Fire, but I mean, it's to me it's gonna be all the same. I think we can beat. It doesn't matter if it's EFRAG or Pixel Fire. We can beat them all.
All right, so thank you very much for the interview. We're going to move on to the second semifinal now. We're still going to talk probably to the winners of that one, so stay tuned to HLTV.org.